My name is Prerna Jadhav from CEPT University. I am presenting the paper titled Eco-Town Planning Scheme, a sustainable approach to urban resilience in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is one of the fastest growing cities in India. It contributes nearly 30% to Gujarat's gross domestic product. The city is expanding at a rate of 3.28% every year. But this growth has come at a cost. Over the last decade, Ahmedabad has lost 7% of its green cover and 2% of its blue cover. Around 500 water bodies have disappeared. The result is more flooding, higher surface temperature, and less biodiversity. To address these challenges, the Eco-Town Planning Scheme for EcoTP was developed. It aims to integrate blue-green infrastructure into the city's planning process. The scheme follows four principles: protect, delay, store, and release. These principles are inspired by the sponge city model used in Chennai. The EcoTP scheme has four key objectives: manage stormwater using natural system, increase biodiversity by adding more green and blue spaces, reduce dependence on conventional water infrastructure, improve public space and urban aesthetics. The scheme works at three levels: at the development plan level, at the town planning scheme level, and at the development control regulation level. It includes an EcoTP ladder with three tiers: water, water plus, and water double plus. Each tier adds stronger ecological strategies. The scheme was tested in three areas of Ahmedabad. First, Thaltej. This is an urban area covering 155 hectares. Build-up space has increased significantly. Green cover dropped to just 1.2% today. 75% of the surface is impervious, causing major runoff and heat. Wetlands have been encroached upon. To improve the situation, the plan proposes to protect wetland, add green buffers, and build rain gardens. Sponge streets and green roofs are also planned. These changes could reduce runoffs by 20% and increase green cover to 13.2% by the year 2041. Second, Makarba. This is a semi-urban area of 52 hectares. Green cover is currently at 3% and 54% of runoff comes from hard surfaces. Wetlands have been replaced by buildings. The strategy here includes a city-level park, sponge streets, and stormwater gardens. Green roofs and rainwater harvesting will also be introduced. This measure aims to cut runoff to 20% and raise green cover to 19%. Third, Shela. This is a peri-urban zone covering 179 hectares. Only 4% of the land is green. Vacant lands are hot and dry. Wetlands are under threat from new construction. The plan includes protecting wetland zone using seasonal retention pits and building sponge streets. Green roofs and rainwater system will be mandatory for new buildings. This could reduce surface runoff by 38% and increase green cover by 15%. To fund these interventions, the scheme uses four strategies: land value capture through premium FSI and betterment charges, stormwater credits given to buildings that manage water well, green transferable development rights to reward eco-friendly builders, public-private partnership and CSR funding for long-term operations. These also seasonal land use models. During the dry season, open areas serve as parks. During the monsoon, the same spaces function as wetlands. The implementation is planned in three phases: short term from 2025 to 2027, regulatory updates and buffer zone planning; medium term from 2027 to 2030, land reservation and public engagement; long term from 2030 to 2035, full scale integration of eco infrastructure. The scheme also calls for legislative reforms including changes to the Gujarat Town Planning Act. It includes collaboration with the Ahmedabad Urban Development Authority and the municipal corporation. By 2041, the expected outcomes are up to 30% reduction in surface runoff, 15% increase in green cover, rupees 30 crore annual value savings in flood management, better air quality, lower urban temperature, and improved public health. The Ecotown Planning Scheme supports many of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This includes goals for health, climate action, water ecosystem, life on land, and partnership. To conclude, the EcoTP scheme shows that with proper planning, policy, and financing, cities can grow without losing their ecological balance. It provides a scalable model for climate resilient urban development in India. Thank you.